In this video, I'm doing chemiluminescence using luminol and hydrogen peroxide. In another video, I will do it using bleach. I have about 50 milliliters of water in the beaker, and now I'm going to put in about 2 grams of sodium hydroxide to make a 1 molar solution. Now I'm putting around 0.2 grams of luminol in. If you put a bit more, the reaction will go a bit faster, and if you put in less, it'll go slower, so you can adjust that based off of how fast or slow you want your reaction to go. Now I'm putting in some sodium carbonate. I'm just putting in a bit, not even 0.1 grams. It's just to help the luminol dissolve. So already chemical reactions are happening. First, the base, the sodium hydroxide, and the sodium carbonate are reacting with the luminol, causing it to become deprotonated, meaning it's losing hydrogen. And then when we mix in the hydrogen peroxide and the copper sulfate, the hydrogen peroxide will act as an oxidizer with the copper sulfate as a catalyst, speeding it up, and that will oxidize the luminol. And once it's oxidized, the luminol will rearrange into aminophthalate, and in doing this, it will release nitrogen gas, which we will see as bubbles. In this rearrangement, the aminophthalate will become electronically excited, and when it falls back into its ground state, it will release photons, which we'll see as blue light. So that's the chemiluminescence that we're looking for. Now I'm putting in the hydrogen peroxide. I'm putting in about 50 milliliters, which is the same amount of water that we use, so, 2 equal solutions. Now I'm putting in just a bit of copper sulfate. I might have gone a bit overboard because the reaction went a bit too quickly, but the amount of copper sulfate that you use affects how quick the reaction goes since it's a catalyst. So if you put in less copper sulfate, the reaction will go much slower than if you put in a lot. Now all I have to do is mix the two solutions. As you can see, the reaction ended pretty quickly, but that's probably because of how much copper sulfate I used. Then I put in some more hydrogen peroxide, and as you can see, the reaction is lasting a good bit longer. You can see all the nitrogen bubbles coming out. I found that hydrogen peroxide was a limiting reactant, so whenever I put more of it into a dark solution, it would light back up again. Thanks for watching.